Originally, I was scheduled to fight August 2nd, the Chad Mendes-Jose Aldo card. 8 weeks ago, I got the call saying that it was canceled. You know, it's kind of frustrating because I was ready to go. I was on pace to peak at the right time. My weight was good. And then I got the call saying that I was going to fight in my hometown in Sacramento. I have some redemption that I need to prove. I lost a really close fight to Edson Barbosa. It was fight of the night. Now I have the opportunity to make good out of it. Tony Ferguson is a tough dude. I respect him a lot. I don't fear him. The biggest advantage I have is my experience. 10 fights in the UFC. I've been there. I fought the best. When I was in the WEC, we had Benson Henderson, Anthony Pettis, Cowboy Cerrone. Those are some of the big names. They're in the top 10 right now. And I was fighting those guys with 7 months of training. There's no doubt in my mind that I'm going to win the fight. Tony Ferguson is a great opponent. I think his best attribute would probably be his toughness, his durability. He's a tough dude. I'm not too sure he's been finished in his career, but there's a first time for everything. That's my main goal, is to finish Tony Ferguson in Sacramento and make my hometown proud. TJ winning the belt is, you know, basically a win for us all. There's no hard feelings. We have guys in the same weight class. We have 3 guys at 135. We got TJ, we got Uriah, we got Chris Holdsworth. You know, there's no hard feelings. There's no bitterness. There's no jealousy or anything. That's what makes us such a good team. You know, we were just voted the best team in the world, best coach in the world as well. It's cool that people are starting to take notice. It's our time for the team. You know, we're only getting better. Coach Ludwig sees the potential in the team and that he can possibly have 4 world champions, which has never happened before. He can go down as the Phil Jackson of MMA. I think we can own belts from 25 to 155. Chad Mendes has got the next shot, and you know it's his turn, and you know that he's ready, he's focused. Same thing with Joseph Benavidez. He's the #1 contender at 125 pounds. Now that TJ has that belt, everyone's super motivated because we train alongside these guys. We know it can be done. Any given day, I can win a round against TJ, TJ can win a round against me, so we're right there. Uriah put this team together, and I remember it was just Uriah Faber and Joseph Benavidez. And Joseph Benavidez was working the front desk. He was taking out the trash. We didn't even have a coach back then. There was no Master Tong. There was no Coach Ludwig. We had no stand-up coach. It was just us 3. Slowly but surely, we added Chad Mendes. TJ followed up. In fact, Joseph was ranked #1. Chad was ranked #1. Uriah was ranked #1 before Coach got here. But what Coach Ludwig did is he fine-tuned everything. Before, we were going in there and just beating the out of each other, just really trying to knock each other out. I can honestly say that Coach Ludwig's been the best coach I've ever had. I had a really close friend who lived in Vegas who was teaching Pilates. Asked if there was a hot Pilates studio in Sacramento. I was like, no, we don't have one. And she's like, you should open one. Won 3 fights, had a little bit of money in the bank, and decided to do it. It's been the best decision I've ever made. I go in the studio, I gain inspiration, I gain motivation from some of these moms. It's been amazing. We were just voted #1 studio in Sacramento. I think I found a new passion. I'm looking to open my 2nd location in 4 months. It's been the best decision, and it's really a cool experience. My days are long, you know. I get up and you know, I get a run in. I want to shoot, I want to get as high as 170 if possible. So I'm like 31 right now.
Not bad. Yeah, it's still getting down there. Look at that.
So it's still slowly dropping. You know, I work out 3 times a day. And then I teach, but I wouldn't have it any other way. You know, I'm a workhorse, and I think you know, that just fills my time, and it eliminates time for me to, you know, slack. I'm Danny Castillo on The Shoot.